Parkside 20V Cordless Lawn Mower. So this is the hero of today's episode.
It is time to open the box and see what we got inside. I think it was 17.99 or something like that, 80 quid, maybe 90. Ooh! I'll show you the details in a second. Let me just take out everything from the box first. Some instruction manuals, handlebars.
Technically speaking, I do like items that come with the box in one piece and they are almost ready to do their job. So this is one of them.
So this is what we get in the box. And some other elements.
Well, we got a couple of screws and that's it. We'll have to set the handlebars in later on. And there's a safety pin, but I will show it to you later inside of the lawnmower. So this is the look at the lawnmower from the outside. And honestly speaking, because of the battery problem, I would have got the one from Aldi that runs actually on two 18-volt batteries. But I did like the green color of the Lidl's one, so I went with the Parkside. And finally they got the batteries in Lidl, so you can get them now. Anyways, I had a quick look at the manual with tiny pictures, and honestly they are tiny and mostly it's like safety in 15 very different languages. But anyways, these are the screws that you will have to install into your lawnmower if you want to assemble the handlebars, and there are two wiring clip-on holders that you will have to install yourself as well, but that's quite easy. This is the height regulation lever, and I was unable to do it with my one hand, but I will show it to you how it works later on. More or less, the lawnmower is made from, let's say, good quality ABS, I think. This is ABS and polyethylene high density, as far as I remember, because now I'm watching the video to do the voiceover, and I don't remember. So this is the socket for the battery. Only one goes in, and I would highly advise using the bigger one, so the 4 amp hours. At this time of me recording this video, I just had two old 2 ampere hours batteries, but they were enough to do the lawn mowing in the back of my, well, in the back of the house that I rent. But in general, I would highly advise you getting 4 amp hour battery, because it is simply bigger and it will last longer, hopefully, and you will not drain it as much as you would with the smaller batteries. Anyways, I went into the handlebar setting and I did set them the other way around, even though I had a look at the manual. So be aware of that before you start your lawnmower assembly. And as I said before, it is not too difficult. There are only 4 screws that are supposed to be assembled together to get the handlebars up and running. And again, the very good thing about this lawnmower is that it runs from a battery, so you don't need a long cable to power it. And secondly, it is not a petrol lawnmower, so there is very little moving elements, and it's very light. So that's why I went for it. We do have very little garden in the back of the house, so this lawnmower should do the job, and we shouldn't need anything else to get the grass sorted from time to time. And usually we do it just once a week, and I can tell you, even the small battery, if it's in good condition, the 2 amp hour battery should do the job. You have to be aware that I did the assembly process in the very middle of the night when everyone at home was asleep, so I had to be quiet. But it is going to be much easier for you if you do it outside, or if you have a garage or stuff like that, or a big shed. But it took me, I don't know, 5 minutes to get the whole lawnmower up and running. It was not difficult to get it assembled. Remember that this lawnmower was like 75 euros, so around $100, maybe $80 or $90 if you live in America and if you have them. I don't know whether you have them or not, but you have to be aware that it is not a very durable device, but for the time being I did use it for a number of weeks and it's fine. But remember that I think that the handlebars are the weakest link of the lawnmower, and these are the clips that I told you before. You can clip the wiring from the controller, from the trigger to the handlebars, so they won't wobble around. This is the rear of the lawnmower, and I didn't know, but there's a sort of a plug in it that allow you to use the lawnmower without the grass bin. So you would have all of the lawn mowing power without the grass being thrown through the back of the lawnmower. That's handy. I never use it because we try to remove as much grass shavings as possible, so our grass in the back looks nice and fresh. And the bin itself, I don't know, maybe it could have been designed better. It does take a while to get yourself used to the way it goes in, but there's sort of a spoiler that should allow the grass to be collected properly from the innards of the lawnmower, so nothing is left behind, so you wouldn't have dried grass shaving on your lawn in the back of your or in front of your house. But after a while you will get used to it, and it is much easier to get it attached if the lawnmower is on the floor, on the ground, because I had it on the table in the kitchen because it was nice and clean out from the box. That's a very nice device. This is an indicator whether your grass bin is full or not. So simply, if the lawnmower is operational, it would pass air through it, and you will know that there is still air blowing through the grass collecting bin, and when it's not, it means that you have to take it out and throw it away. This is the very center of the lawnmower. You can see that there is some sort of it's not a fuse, it's just probably, I don't know, maybe it is a fuse, but it is a safety pin that you insert in if you want to have your lawnmower operational, or if you store it with the battery in to simply turn it off, so there is no electricity going through the electrical systems of the lawnmower. It is designed to fit one of the Parkside batteries that you will get in Lidl, and more or less that's it. It is a very simple device. You can see the blade here, nice and sharp, and unfortunately after one or two uses it didn't encounter a couple of spoons and other metal objects in my lawn, so I will try to include it in the next video, because I will have to shoot part 2 when I actually use the lawnmower. So you will find the link probably below or somewhere in the description if you want to watch me using the lawnmower. Anyways, this is the height adjustment lever, so you can adjust the lawnmower to a couple of heights, so probably that would be like 5 centimeters is max and 1 centimeter is minimum. Made of plastic, works fine, no problem with that. We always use the lowest possible setting. And of course you can store your lawnmower with the handlebars folded in. It does take a while for them to adjust because they have to because everything has to break in, so it has to be used a couple of times to make the assembly and disassembly process a bit easier, because when you buy the stuff everything seems to be quite very tight. So it does take a minute to assemble and disassemble the handlebars into the position, and more or less that's it. As you can see, we were equipped with a handle for the grass collecting bin, and it just clicks in and it's in. No problem with this very simple technology. And honestly, I was very happy with the lightness of the device, because it is powered by batteries. It does not require any outside wires, cables, and it's not a petrol lawnmower. And remember that it is supposed to do small jobs, not massive lawn mowing. If you do any sort of commercial activity, I think that this lawnmower is not for you. But if you live in Europe in a small house with a small with a small piece of land in the back of your house or in the front of your house. That should do the job. And it was like 2 or 3 o'clock at night when I got everything sorted, including making this video as well. But I decided just to start it just a little bit, just to know whether it works or not. There is, of course, a safety, not only safety pin, but there is safety mechanism, so you have to use 2 hands to initiate the lawnmower, so you won't lose any of your bully parts. That's a good thing, but I think it's standard in the European Union, so you have to press the button and then pull the lever, and the lawnmower is fully operational. Let's see and let's hear the beautiful sound of this lawnmower working 3 o'clock at night. Honestly, it is not only light, but it is quiet in the same time. So I am happy with the buy because it was extremely cheap, apart from the batteries, but that at that stage were not obtainable in Lidl, but Lidl got them back in stock, at least in Ireland. I don't know whether they were available in the continental Europe, but now they're back in stock, only the small ones, only 2 amp hours, but as soon as Lidl has 4 amp hour batteries, I will get some as well. So I should be sorted for a number of years, hopefully. I do use Parkside Lawn Mower once a week at least, and it seems to be flying it. No problems with that at all. And as I said, it is not a commercial device. It is not a device designed for commercial activity, but if you want to do some small lawn mowing, that's all you need. You don't need anything else to do it. So that's it for today. Remember that if you want to see me using this lawnmower for cutting our tiny lawn in the back of the house, remember to watch the second part of the video. That will be available soon, and probably is going to be much shorter than this one. Anyway, so that's it for today, and see you next time.